All right, hello everyone. Hi, how are you today? It's Kay. So this is Sunday on the 19th of June. And today, as usual, I will do the weekly forecast. So I will cover the Forex pairs on my watch list and also gold, XAUSD, and oil, WTI, and also indices, plus review the news for this week. So let's get started right now. Okay, so let me just get ready. Just hold on, because I just came back to this PC. So just hold on. But yeah, I hope you're having a great day today. So we are towards the end of the June next week, or this week, I would say. Okay, so let me see. All right, so let me switch screen and start the topics. All right, so before that, as a quick disclaimer, as usual, this live streams or videos on my YouTube is basically for the education purposes only. So when you take trades, please do at your own risks. And also, since this is live, if you can please follow the rules and guidelines on the chat, that would be great. Also, recently there are so many spam accounts using my name and creating some fake accounts, spamming others. So please be careful. I have no Telegram, no Instagram, and no Facebook, and no direct messages on social media. Okay, so let me say hi to everyone. And today I have selected a couple pairs that look good for me to trade this week. So I will share that also. So let's see. All right, first, Hendrik W. Thank you for joining my Ichimoku community. So I wish you master Ichimoku Kinko-hyo, the basics of the 5 lines and 3 theories, and also Kyushu Ashi, and become a great Ichimoku trader. So Hendrix, again, thanks for joining, and stay gold. Okay. And yeah, Carol, good to see you too, and TSM, also good to see you. Yes, I will cover Bitcoin. Yes, Bitcoin is bearish, basically. That's all I have to say. Like I've been mentioning, in terms of Ichimoku, Bitcoin has been bearish. So I will check that also in today's reviews on the charts. All right, Trav, good to see you. Aris, also good to see you. Libor, thanks for joining. Also good to see you too. And Gabby, good to see you too. Thanks for joining. And Cal and Richard, good to see you. Thanks for joining as well. All right, and Ian and Mahardika and Slimon and Nathana, also good to see you. We have a nice group of people today. All right, Alex, Movie Hero, and Augustine, good to see you too. So yeah, looks like the market has been active recently. In the month of June, we get so many spikes, but also we have nice breakouts on higher time frames. So I will share my views on the markets today. All right, Homan and Jonong and Zara, also good to see you. Yeah, I just want to start slowly today because looks like there are more and more people coming here on the live stream. All right, Kevin, good to see you. And KOM, good to see you too. And Adam Wong, good to see you too. Thanks for joining. All right, Pascal and Sasentran, John Hera, good to see you too. All right, Realized Profits, good to see you too. All right, and Akpitiren, good to see you too. All right, Hans, good to see you too. Thanks for joining. All right, and everybody else, thanks for joining. Thank you very much for joining here. So now let me switch to trading view and share my analysis. Okay, so since this is weekend, we'll check the weekly and the daily time frame. And the reason is because this is where the weekly candlestick close. So we have to check how the candles are looking and also how Ichimoku lines are also looking in a weekly chart. And then also looking at the daily time frame. So we both look at the weekly and the daily time frames. Okay, so let me start from the Euro USD. Alright, I will go all the way from top, Euro USD, all the way down to the Swiss franc JPY. So let me do this first. Okay, so Euro USD, the market has been bearish, and this is near the support in the weekly and also the daily time frame. So my plan is to wait for the break of the support, simply on 1.03467, and once it breaks, we can expect the market continuously go down this way. So that's simply what I'm waiting for. And also you can draw this descending trend line on the weekly chart. So the market may bounce with this line and continue to go down. Yeah, so next week in that sense might be a bit range. Next week or 2 weeks might be range. But whenever it breaks, I look for the sell chance. So that is my trading plan. But for now, I stay away because both weekly and daily chart, Kijun Sen are flat. So until I see the breakout of the support, I wait. So that's the Euro USD. And next one is the Euro Pound. Euro Pound weekly is exactly into Kumo now, so the market can be spiky. So even if you trade on Euro Pound, you have to be careful, right? And on the daily chart, it's also very spiky. I see many wicks and many spikes up and down on the daily chart basis. And now Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, Tenkan Sen is also flat, and Chikou span is touching. So the market is range, and I will simply stay away until the market breaks the weekly Kumo or the daily resistance, which is over here, 0.8722 level. Once it breaks, I look for the buying edge afterwards. Okay, so that is that's the Euro Pound. Okay, and then let me check the Euro AUD. Okay, Euro AUD weekly chart is now retracing back to Kijun Sen, and now it's range. There is no trend on the weekly chart. The price is below the Kijun Sen. Kumo Senko span A is retracing backwards, and Tenkan Sen is also retracing backwards. So that means it's bullish in the short term, but in the mid to long term, it's flat as Kijun Sen, Senko span B both flat. We can't expect which way it's going. And daily chart also is flat range. Kumo flat, Kijun Sen is down, but Tenkan Sen is flat. Chikou span has been touching, so no trades for me, most likely this week. Next one is the Euro JPY. Euro JPY has been bullish, and my view is bullish continuously because of the weak JPY. So weekly chart is now flat, Kumo flat, Kijun Sen, so it may retrace. And as for the daily chart Kijun Sen is bullish, but Kumo is flat. So I wait for the Kumo to be up and Kijun Sen to be up and long, a bit long like this, and then enter buy. And most likely Kijun Sen continue to be up next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Kijun Sen will be flat, but on Thursday, Kijun Sen will turn bullish. Most likely I wait for the buying edge until Thursday this week. But whenever it goes up, I look for the buy, or whenever the market breaks resistance here, 144.39, I look for the buying edge. So that is my plan. But Euro JPY is, there was a retracement last week, and this is not a good market. This is not a stable bullish. So at least I want to see the N wave from here, bullish N wave, and Kumo up longer, Kijun Sen up longer like this, and Chikou span should be above the candles continuously, and then look for buy chance afterwards, and expect the market breaks the resistance. That's one of the scenarios. But if Monday, Tuesday, for any reasons, if the market breaks straight the resistance, then I will look for the buy chance. So I expect these two scenarios to happen to buy. Otherwise, I will stay away. And then next one is the Euro CAD. So Euro CAD, as I mentioned previously, I was drawing this descending trend line, and I was expecting the market breaks, but it didn't happen last week. It actually broke this descending trend line with this small double bottom here in a daily chart, and now it's continuously range. So daily chart is range, weekly chart is range. Now Kumo is flat. Kijun Sen is also flat. It may retrace back to Kijun Sen. So if it retraces back to Kijun Sen, what happens on the daily time frame is the daily chart breaks the Kumo upwards also. And if I see uptrend in the 4-hour chart, then I will look for the buy chance from there. But if it breaks support 1.3389, I will prepare to sell. So I'm expecting these two scenarios. Again, if the market breaks the 1.3812 or the Kumo breakout, I look for the buy and target to the Kijun Sen. Because as Ichimoku nature, the market retraces back to Kijun Sen when Kijun Sen flat. So this may happen. But if the market breaks the support, I think the market continuously go down. So yeah. So on either case, I take trades. Otherwise, I will continue to stay away. So let's see. Next one is the Euro Swiss franc. Euro Swiss franc weekly chart, according to Ichimoku, it's range because the Kumo Senko span B flat, Senko span A is also flat. Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen both flat. And Chikou span below candles, so it's bearish in terms of Chikou span, but the overall market is still flat range. So in a daily time frame, this is actually true on all the Swiss franc pairs. It broke the support. It broke the recent support, but it hasn't gone down to the swing low. So to be safer, I wait for the break of the swing support level, which is 0.9972, and sell afterwards. Yeah, I guess because the market was bearish on last Thursday and Friday, but if you look at the Kumo shape in the daily chart, Kumo hasn't twisted yet. Kumo is still bullish. It's about to twist, but it hasn't twisted yet bearish. So I wait for the clear twist of the Kumo first, and then Kijun Sen out of the Kumo, Chikou span below candles to sell. So that is my plan. Oh, I'm sorry. Something stuck in my throat, so I'm sorry. Okay, so yeah, hold on. Let me drink one more water. Just hold on. Sorry. Okay, now I'm back. All right, that's good. Okay, so next one is the USD pairs. So let's look at the USD Jpy. Actually, USD Jpy is one of the good pairs to trade from this week for me. And the reasons are, first, weekly chart is bullish. Weekly Kumo is bullish. Kijun Sen is also bullish. Tenkan Sen is bullish. And also, the market has been supported by the Tenkan Sen. So, the market may retrace, but most likely it bounces on the Tenkan Sen and continuously goes up. And Chikou span has been bullish. So, this is one of the good setup on the weekly chart. And if you look at the daily chart, Kijun Sen is flat, but Kumo is bullish. Tenkan Sen is also bullish, and price above the Tenkan Sen and the Chikou span above candles, so I can still see a strong bullishness. So what I'm waiting for is a break of the resistance on the daily and weekly, which is 135.60. Once it breaks, I will come in to buy. So I think USD Jpy looks one of the best pairs so far. And let me move on to the USCCAD because this one is also good. USCCAD weekly chart is now range. Kumo Senko span beats bullish, so that means in the long term it's bullish. Long term bullish, but in the short to mid term it's flat. But Chikou span above candles in long term is bullish, so the market may break the resistance. And that's exactly what I'm waiting for. If the market breaks the resistance level 1.3076, then I expect the market goes up continuously on the daily chart also. So Kumo is looking bullish on the daily chart, but this Kumo is too small. Kijun Sen flat, Chikou span touching. But if the market breaks the resistance, then Kijun Sen will turn bullish out of the Kumo, Tenkan Sen above the Kijun Sen, and then Chikou span out from the candles. And that will be the best setup to buy. And that's why I say I wait for the resistance breakout from these Ichimoku confirmations too. So that's the other good pair to trade for this week. And moving on to USD Swiss franc. USD Swiss franc is range now. Weekly chart is still bullish, but daily chart is range. So I wait for a daily chart to be bullish to buy. And in this case, we're not sure how long it will consolidate or range. So most likely I will stay away this week. Yeah, somehow Swiss franc pairs look very spiky and choppy these days. So I will have to be very careful when I take the trade. And next one is pound pairs. Pound USD. This one is okay because weekly is bearish. Weekly chart Kumo down, Kijun Sen down, Tenkan Sen down, Chikou span below candles. So it can continuously go down. However, in the daily chart is range. Daily chart shows Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, Tenkan Sen flat, Chikou span is touching. And actually Chikou span has been tracing the previous candles. So as it keeps tracing, the market may go up in this direction because it's range on the daily chart. So to be safer, I wait for the break of the support 1.1930 to sell. Otherwise, I will stay away. And next one is Pound JPY. Pound JPY also is range, both range on the weekly and daily chart. So I will simply stay away. But due to the weak JPY recently, the market may break the resistance. So once it breaks the resistance level, I buy. Resistance here is 168.67, but otherwise I will stay away continuously. Okay, next one is the Pound CAD. Pound CAD also looks good on the weekly chart, but doesn't look good on the daily chart. Weekly is bearish, below the Tenkan Sen, Chikou span below candles, that's good. However, in the daily chart, it's above the Kijun Sen, Kumo flat, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen flat, and Chikou span touching. So the market may break the Tenkan Sen on the weekly and retrace back to Kijun Sen is my view. So simply speaking, I wait for the support level breakout also on Pound CAD, which is 1.5484. And then look for the selling edge. Otherwise, it may be choppy continuously. And Pound AUD is range, both weekly and the daily chart, so simply stay away. You know, whenever you look at this, these candles, you see not only the candlesticks are just going up and down, but also it's got so many wicks, like whipsaws. So we better stay away from this one, unless the market breaks the support on the weekly chart. And Pound Swiss franc also looks good. This is my third best pair to trade this week, because the weekly chart is bearish. Kumo Senko Span AB both down, Kijun Sen Tenkan Sen both bearish, and Chikou Span below candles. And also daily chart Kumo looking good. Kumo is down, Kijun Sen Tenkan Sen bearish because of this breakout, and Chikou Span below candles too. So the market may retrace. It may retrace backwards to the previous support level around 1.1971. And then my view is it will be resisted and continuously go down because weekly is downtrending. So if this happens, I will look for the sell chance. So I will keep monitoring on Pound Swiss franc on Monday and Tuesday. So next one is the Aoed USD. Aoed USD has been a bit tricky these days because weekly is choppy, daily chart is also spiky. So I simply wait for the support level breakout. Support level is 0.6832. If it breaks the support, I look for the sell chance. Okay. And next one is the Aoed CAD. Aoed CAD on the weekly is range. Kumo is down, but Kumo is too small to be trustable, so it may not break the support. And daily chart is also range, so I simply stay away from this one. And Aoed Jpy, this one is also bullish, fundamentally speaking. But now weekly is flat, daily is also flat, so I simply wait until the market breaks the resistance. 96.98. I can technically see that on the daily chart, Kumo is bullish. Kumo Senko Span A is pointing upwards, and Kijun Sen is pointing upwards. So technically it's bullish. But since the market has been a bit choppy these days, I prefer to wait for the break of the resistance. 96.88 and buy afterwards. Yeah, so that's the Aoed Jpy. And the next one is the Aoed Swiss franc. Aoed Swiss franc also broke the support on the daily chart, but on the weekly is still in the Kumo. So this breakout may not be trustable. It may retrace backwards anytime. So I prefer to stay away until I see some decent and nice and stable trends on the daily chart. Right now, again, Kumo is too small. And whenever you see the small Kumo like this and thin Kumo, the market may retrace backwards very fast. So, and this is also the Swiss franc pairs. It may be tricky, so I will continue to stay away. Okay, next one is a CAD Jpy. CAD Jpy looks like it's in the middle of the retracement because Kijun Sen flat on the weekly, and Tenkan Sen on the weekly is now on 102.49. So if the market breaks that level, it may retrace back to the Kijun Sen on the weekly chart. So my arrow looks like this, down all the way, like this way. So yeah, and as for the daily chart, it has retraced back to the previous resistance. So from here, it may go up. It may go up and breaks the resistance. But if the market breaks the previous resistance and also the Tenkan Sen on the weekly, I think the market continuously goes down to the weekly Kijun Sen. So yeah, either way, I guess I just wait for the clear trends on the daily or the 4-hour chart to buy or sell. And for now, I'm not sure which way it's going, so depends on which way it goes, I just simply follow the new direction. Next one is a CAD Swiss franc. CAD Swiss franc is also another good pair to watch this week because weekly chart has broke the Kijun Sen. So my view is bearish now. I think the market goes down to the Kumo on this. And also daily chart broke the Kumo too because of the huge spike on last Thursday on the Swiss franc pair. It broke the support, broke the Kumo on the daily chart. And also, if you look at the 4-hour, on this 4-hour is looking bearish also nicely. Kumo is looking good. It is not too thin. This is stable downtrend. So I look for the sell chance on this. So CAD Swiss franc pair looks good to sell from for this week. Okay, and finally Swiss franc JPY. Swiss franc JPY broke the resistance on both the weekly and the daily chart, but I don't think that this is a good pair to buy because it broke very sharply and daily Kumo looks a bit too small. So it may retrace is my view. I think the market retraces and then bounce on the resistance and goes up. If it goes up continuously, I will buy, but at least I have to wait for a retracement, is my view. So I think I'll come back this one on next Tuesday or Thursday to buy. So that is my view on the Forex. So again, my best pairs for this week are USD Jpy. If it breaks resistance 135.61, I will prepare to buy. And then USCAD, if it breaks also the resistance, I will prepare to buy. And then pound Swiss franc, if it continues to go down on the weekly and also daily chart, I get ready to sell. And CAD Swiss franc, I also get ready to sell because 4-hour also looks good. So that's my overview for these 21 pairs on my watch list. So now let me go to gold XAU USD and also WTI. So first XAU USD. So as I have been talking about this pair, this market, it has been range. So continuously no direction. Last week was bearish, but still the market is ranging for the last 1 month or so. So also daily chart shows its range, Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, Chikou span touching. So we can't really tell which way it's going from this Ichimoku perspective. So simply I will stay away. And WTI. WTI is looking bullish right now still because it has been supported by the trend line on the weekly chart. Kumo is Senkou span A is bullish and Tenkan Sen is also bullish on the weekly chart. So it may bounce on Tenkan Sen and goes up this week. Chikou span above candles on the weekly chart as well. And as for the daily chart, it broke the Kijun Sen and the Kumo Senkou span A, but it may bounce and goes up continuously still from here. But if the market breaks the daily Kumo, then it may continuously go down. So yeah, but for now, the market is above the Senkou span B, so my view is bullish in the long term. Okay, so next, let me cover the index. And after I cover the index, I will cover the Bitcoin. I got the requests about the Bitcoin, looks like, so I will cover that in a minute. So first, let me cover the index. I will start from the Nikkei 225. Yeah, Nikkei 225 has been very choppy. This is the weekly chart. Last week was bearish. Yeah, so last week was bearish, but this is again the P wave in terms of Ichimoku. Kumo flat, Kijun-sen flat. Chikou span is below the candles, but this is now ranging. So it may go up from here. It may go up and continue to be in the P wave and go range is my view. So for now, we can't tell which way the market is going. But once the market breaks the support level, 25,713.39, then it can go down to the support. So we'll see which way it goes this week. Okay, and Dow Jones broke the support also. As I mentioned previously, it has been resisted by the trend line and it's going down still continuously. Kumo down, Kijun-sen down, Tenkan-sen down, Chikou span below the candles. So this is downtrend. Yeah, we can't expect the market goes up right now. This is downtrending, so this is not a good time to buy for sure. And this applies to all the index actually. All the index are going down in terms of Ichimoku. They are all bearish. Like Nasdaq also broke the support and all the lines in the Ichimoku are bearish. And S&P 500 also bearish. It broke the support and continuously bearish too. So yeah, it can go down to the previous support level, which is around 3213.4 on this S&P. Yeah, in this case, I never buy. I continuously monitor until the market goes up and buy. I will stay away from this one. And Euro stocks is also bearish. It broke the P wave bearish, so my view is now bearish on the weekly chart. Kumo is bearish right now. Kumo is going down, but Kijun-sen is still flat. But the Kijun-sen will be flat, will be going down when the market breaks the support level of 3387.5. So if it breaks the support, I think the market will further going down to the possibly 2899.0 level. So we'll see which way it goes this week. And FTSE 100 has been bearish too for the last 2 weeks. It didn't break the resistance, but instead it made a double top and now it's going down. It's within the Kumo now on the weekly, so the market may spiky on the lower time frames from here. But if the market breaks Kumo, it may go down continuously. So let's see if it happens this week or not. And CAC Franc is also bearish. So, and it's about to break the support level too. Yeah, 54.95. So like this, basically we have all these markets index are going down. So definitely this is not a good time to buy. And DAX index is also bearish. And it's going down to the support level 12420.5. And Nifty chart is also bearish. It broke the support and now it's going down. Plus it broke the Kumo last week. It broke the Kumo, so my view is bearish. If you can sell, the target is going to be on the 1436.90. So now this is bearish. And Aoed 200 is also bearish. It broke the support of 6743.2 and this is looking bearish. However, if you look at the Kumo shape, this is too thin. So in terms of the Aoed 200, it may retrace this week, is my view. And then it may range or retrace back to Kumo, Kijun-sen, or breaks the support and continuously go down. But at least for me, every time I see this thin Kumo on any time frames, I expect the market reverse. So I think Aoed 200 may be range this week. And the Hansen Index is now range on the weekly chart. Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, Chikou span below candles. So technically it's bearish. But if the market breaks Kijun Sen and also the previous resistance and support to 22,537.57, then it may go up in bullish. So that's the Hansen Index. And now let me share the Bitcoin analysis. So BTC USD. Okay, BTC USD weekly is going down. Kumo is going down. Kijun Sen down, Tenkan Sen down. Chikou span below candles. So it's bearish. Right? And it's going down to 20K now. And it can go down to 87.76. It can go down to that level. And with that in mind, let's check the daily time frame also. Yeah, daily time frame broke the support of 20,000. Also round number 20,000. It broke, and I think this is significant. Kumo is still downtrending. Kijun Sen is now flat, but Tenkan Sen is down. Chikou span below candles. So the market may retrace back to the Tenkan Sen, but as Tenkan Sen remains down, Kijun Sen remains downtrend, it may be resisted and continuously go down is my view. Yeah, there's no clue of the market bullishness from here for the Bitcoin, so my view is bearish continuously. Again, it can go down to 9688.52. If this for Forex, I will definitely sell. But I don't trade cryptos, so this is just my view. I put down arrow like this, and this will be the target. Okay, so that's the BTC USD. And I think same applies on all the cryptos, like Ethereum has broken the support, and now it's continuously going down this way. Kumo is big and long. So this is showing stable downtrend. There is no sign that the market continues to go up from here. This is bearish. So it's better to look for the sell chance if you can. Okay, so now let me cover the news for this week. Okay, so this is the news website. I'm using the fx3.com, and I click calendar, and you get this calendar for free. And it refreshes real time when you see charts. This is very useful. Right now, all the markets are closed, so they're all stopped. But it actually loads the data real time as time goes on. So Monday, we have no big news, and I heard US is on holiday, so most likely tomorrow will be quiet market. And Tuesday, we have one news on Australia, and also the other retail sales in Canada. And that's it on Tuesday. And moving on to Wednesday, June 22nd, in morning time in Asian session, there will be monetary policy meeting in Japan. So JPY could be sold. And the JPY pairs can be both, JPY pairs can be bullish. By this news on Wednesday morning in Asian session. So we'll see how the market will react by this meeting result. And Wednesday again, we have another CPI in UK and CPI in Canada. And also Faith Chaparral speech testifies in the US. So we have lots of news on Wednesday. Again, Japan, UK, and Canada and US on Wednesday. And Thursday, we have manufacturing PMI in Germany and also global composite PMI in Euro. So Euro pairs can be affected by this. And also there is one big news in UK. Plus, again, another future powerful speech in the US, and also bank stress test info in the US. So on Thursday, we have lots of news on Euro and also US, and one news in the UK. So like this, we have many big news this week also. So next one, Friday, we have only one news, I think. Yeah, only one news on Australia, Governor Lowe's speech, and that's it. So we have to be careful next Wednesday and Thursday. We have many big news. Okay, so yeah, and so before the news, possibly you want to take the stop loss to break even so that you don't lose at the news. You have to always manage the stop losses before the news. And if you can't set the break even line, you better stay away and come back after the news. Is something always I do. Okay, so that covers the whole topics for today. So let me check some comments now on the chat and do some free discussions for the next 10 minutes or so. Okay, again, thanks for joining everyone. Good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you're having a nice weekend today. Okay. Oh, Dennis also, thank you for joining my Ichimoku community. I wish you also master Ichimoku strategy and be a great Ichimoku trader. So thank you again, Dennis, and stay gold. All right, let's see. Yeah, looks like all the markets Forex are ranging, but we see some breakouts potentially. I think, again, for those who joined late, I can see that the Usd Jpy is about to break the resistance. So once it happens, I buy 135.60. I look for the opportunity to buy if the market breaks the resistance on the Usd Jpy. And the USCCAD also about to break the resistance. So once it happens, I buy. And then pound Swiss franc has broke the support, and I think this downtrend will be continuous. So I'm looking for the sell chance on this. And finally, CAD Swiss franc is also broke the support and looks like this is bearish. So I think for this week, I think these four pairs are looking good. But the other ones are a bit range, a bit spiky. So I think I will continuously stay away. Okay, yeah, thanks for joining everybody. Great to see you here. Okay. Enrico says, hi Kay, in the US taxes are very high, even higher than Japan. Why did you ever want to move here? What was the reason to try several times? Oh, that was just because my preference. I used to be in the US and I was always wanted to come back. That's my pure reason. Yeah, but I decided to come to Dubai and I think I made a right decision. In terms of time zone also, I made a right decision. Okay, let's see. All right, Extreme Master Player, thank you for the comment. Yeah, thanks for the comment, as always. Yeah, Bitcoin is now going down. Yeah, so for me, it's bearish. I will never buy in this Bitcoin. Oh, realized profits, thank you for the comment. Yeah, so if you liked the video so far, live stream so far, please press the like button before you leave. That would be great, so that it keeps me going. That would be great. Yeah, so again, US 100 and US 30, they both broke the support. In my view, is bearish. Yeah, they are going down. Okay, Steven says, hi Kason, do you mean you only trade USD Jpy, Usccad, pound Swiss franc, and CAD Swiss franc next week? No, I don't mean that. I don't mean that. So far, these are looking good, but we never know next week. Next week, some other pairs out of nowhere might have stable trends, and I follow it. So I do monitor chart every day and see changes on each pair and look for the good setups. But I do the weekly analysis like this and select the pair to trade so that I can plan ahead and I can prepare psychologically which pair to trade. But yeah, whichever comes this week, I will just simply take it and trade. Yeah. Lady in Crypto, you're welcome here. Okay, Steven also says, what if another currency suddenly becomes strong or weak next week due to some news? Then I follow the new direction, simply. So I'm a trend follower, so I never go against the trends. I always follow the trend directions. And when it stops trending, I simply stop trading. And when the market starts to trend again, I follow that direction. And sometimes, due to news, the market suddenly spikes and reverses backwards. And when it reverses backwards, I follow downtrend. So I go with the flow of the markets. I never go against the major trends. Okay, Faiz says, Kay, when you're planning to do price action videos? I'm planning to do it sometime in July. But I will see. I have to come up with some topics to talk about the price actions. So it's still under my project list. Yeah, and in July, I will be coming back to Japan to visit for 2 weeks. So hopefully I can share it sometime in July, late July or maybe August. But in the meantime, as I do the live streams like this, I talk about the price actions. So hopefully you can continue to learn the way I look at the charts by the price actions with the Ichimoku lines. Yeah, I think Bitcoin's bearish. Yeah, let me put this a Bitcoin again. Yeah, this is a daily time frame Bitcoin and this is bearish. I broke the support, broke this a pin bar, and yeah, definitely it's bearish. Yeah, you're welcome, TSM. Yeah, let's see what else I can find here. Okay, Homan says, I hold Swiss franc JPY buy when I have to exit based on 1 hour. It depends on which time frame you took when you took the trade. If you took the trade in 1 hour, then Swiss franc JPY 1 hour is now flat, so you better exit. Yeah. So you're still holding the buy. I'm not sure when you bought it, but I wouldn't hold it over the weekend. If the market retraces like this, I will make sure to exit and come back on Monday. Okay, Richard says, can you take a look at CNH JPY? Okay. CNH JPY. I don't think I have ever looked at it, but let me check. Okay, let me check the daily first. Okay, daily time frame is at the resistance and looks like it's about to break the resistance level 20.1732. And let me check the weekly. Weekly has been supported by the Kijun Sen, and now it's going up. Yeah, so yeah, since 2022 April, the market has been a bit choppy, but looks like it's about to break the resistance. Is this all-time high? Yeah, this is coming close to the all-time high now. So that means it may be resisted and retrace. Yeah. So if it breaks 20.17 or 20.20, like the top here, 20.26 level, that will be bullish. But now, since it's near, it may be resisted and go down this way too. And if I look at the daily chart, yeah, as for the daily chart, I can see that there are more buyers and sellers, so it's bullish. So it may break the resistance, but in this case, I would buy after the break on the daily chart. Yeah, so that's my view. There was a double bottom here. There was a double bottom, neckline break, and the market is in a Y wave now. This is called Y wave in Ichimoku. So it may retrace suddenly, goes down to the Kijun Sen. It's possible too. Yeah, so better to wait for the breakout of the resistance and buy is my view on this. Okay, let's see. Let me check some other comments now. Chana says how to combine volumes with Ichimoku. I don't use volumes, so I'm not sure. Yeah, I only use the price actions and lines and Ichimoku in higher time frames. Okay. So let's see. OzArt says, hello Kay, when the Kumo is thin, you teach us that the market may reverse. When trading is in shorter time frame and short term, can we use it for our advantage? Short term to sell, you mean? I don't recommend to sell in the short term just because the Kumo is thin. When you see the thin Kumo, I say that it's overbought, oversold. So the market may reverse, but it may extend also very, very strongly. So when it keeps going, it may break the resistance and keeps going. Although Kumo looks thin, and the market just goes up strongly in a very short term. So you can't just sell just because the Kumo is thin. You may be able to look at the 5-minute and enter sell by some confirmations and exit when the 5-minute is no more downtrend. Maybe you can, but still I don't recommend because usually the market becomes choppy. I say the market retrace, but it may not retrace smoothly. It may be choppy and gradually retrace is happening too. So I don't recommend to sell just because Kumo is thin. Okay. All right. Yeah. Thank you everyone for your comments. Okay. Yeah, Ozart, you're welcome here. Okay, John Hera says, how would you go about trading the short term? When Kumo is up on the weekly and daily, but retracement is happening on the 4-hour and 1 hour, then I stay away. Simply I stay away and come back until the market goes up in a 4-hour and 1 hour. Okay. Yeah, Ozart, you're welcome. You're most welcome here. Thank you for your thank you for your comments as always. Yeah. And thank you for showing your appreciation on what I do on the chat. Alfonso says, hi Kay, your main trend is the daily, weekly, or monthly. Sometimes you trade reversal to Kijun Sen on higher time frames. Yeah, well, my main trends are daily or the 4-hour. And let's say I see the market reverse back to Kijun Sen on higher time frames like monthly or the weekly, and then sometimes I follow daily downtrend or the 4-hour downtrend and target to the weekly or monthly Kijun Sen. Yeah, because we don't see the monthly trends on the major pairs that much, and even weekly trends are kind of rare in the Forex, and that's why I follow either daily or the 4-hour charts. 4-hour trends. Okay. Scott says, do you use odd numbers on price such as 0 and 5? Yes, I do. I do take the round number, exact number, as a psychological line, resistance and support. Yeah, so in this case, like 20.20 is a round number. So the market may reverse at that level. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, you're welcome everyone, you're welcome. So I guess I will be ending the live in about 5 minutes. So yeah, let me check some more comments here. Okay, Alexander, you're welcome too. Thank you for a comment. Yeah, every time I see these welcoming comments, you know, this is it's my pleasure to do this. So yeah, thank you for your participations and comments as always. Okay, Gregory says, will there ever be a scenario where you will sell when the price is above the Kumo? No, I don't. No, I don't. When the price above the Kumo, I never sell. Okay. Oh, TSM says, daughter, when you have time, if you can ask me when I do the live stream next time, that would be great. Yeah, because I have to go in about a few minutes. So yeah, when the market's moving, let me ask a request next time. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Cal says, hi Kay, should we wait for a new candle to form if it's near its closing time? I've encountered a few cases where I enter when 1 hour closes in 10 minutes and when the new candle forms, Kijun Sen becomes flat. Yeah, that's the Ichimoku nature. When, let's say, 1 hour candlestick close, and when next one forms, usually Kijun Sen goes flat. This happens on any time frames, whether it's a 1 hour or 4 hour daily or higher time frames. When new candlestick forms, usually Kijun Sen goes flat. So yeah, in that sense, it's better to wait for the candle close and make sure Kijun Sen is too bullish or bearish to trade. Yeah, it's better in that way. Okay, so yeah, I guess it's time to go for now. So I have seen so many other questions and comments, but I'm sorry, I have to go. So I have to end the live for now. But I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. If you liked it, please press like button before you leave, and please subscribe and click the bell button so that you get notified as I do these live streams on my YouTube channel or upload the videos here. So I wish you continue to learn through my YouTube channel about Ichimoku, about price action, about whatever I do in trading, and hopefully we can grow together in this way. So I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and please stay healthy and stay safe and stay gold. Alright, bye for now everyone. またね. Thanks so much.